This is a video about the Houston Interactive Aquarium and Animal Preserve and the top 3 reasons you should spend your hard-earned money elsewhere. Number 1. The parakeet feeding experience. Guests have the option to purchase credits that they can exchange for animal feeding experiences. This appears to be a routine setup at these kind of aquariums all around the country. Here we see multiple guests with tiny Dixie cups being swarmed by hungry parakeets. It's important to remember that parakeets are not threatened or endangered in any way, so there's really no reason to keep them on an animal preserve, unless maybe it's some sort of rescue program, because they're so common in the pet trade. Even with the best of intentions, letting guests feed them like this all day long cannot reasonably be in the best interests of the birds, as evident by this constant scrapping. The more assertive birds perch on the people's hands and fight for bites, the more docile ones wait on the floor for whatever drops down, and risk getting stepped on. Look at the number of birds on the ground and how close they are to people's feet. You also see a bird sitting on someone's foot. You can't convince me this isn't an accident waiting to happen. Is this too much thought put into the well-being of the parakeets? Think of it like this. Is there any way to track how much any single parakeet has actually gotten to eat? Absolutely not. I think it's reasonable to say anyone who profits off of a feeding experience like this particular one doesn't deserve to have animals in their care. Number 2. Lemur management. The aquarium apparently allows guests inside this lemur enclosure. I think the main question is this: do lemurs need to be this close with guests on a regular basis, and is it safe for both them and the guests? Note the size of this enclosure and the number of lemurs in it. In this footage, we see 2 lemurs get into a pretty intense-looking physical exchange. The keepers seem unfazed, which could be a good thing, because you would hope that they are just remaining calm as part of their training. However, I also wonder if they literally can't do anything and are just trained to wait it out. They certainly don't seem to try to do anything to shield the kid from being caught in between the 2 animals. Notice how this lemur jumps repetitively at this window. You can bet that you wouldn't see behavior like this in the wild, which should give anyone pause. Just compare this to the lemur enclosures you see at accredited zoos. This is what you get with lower standards. Number 3. The ownership. The CEO of the Houston Interactive Aquarium and Animal Preserve is Ammon Covino, whose husband is Ammon Covino, a convicted animal smuggler and repeated violator of court-imposed employment restrictions. Apparently, avoiding these restrictions is as easy as having your wife as the CEO instead of yourself. A quick rundown on this guy. Ammon Covino was affiliated with an aquarium in Idaho around 2012 and was convicted for illegally trafficking a particular species of ray and shark, which were listed as near threatened. He served over a year in prison for this, and subsequently violated parole. In 2016, he was convicted of violating his court-imposed prohibition of opening new aquariums, when he did so in Las Vegas and Utah. If you think Ammon Covino doesn't have anything to do with his wife's facilities that opened in Texas right around the same time he got caught opening locations elsewhere, well, as they sometimes say around these parts, you might be 1 brick shy of a load. Or in this case, you might be 1 parakeet shy of a toad.